Good morning, my dear students and one and all. This is Naranjan, teacher in English. Welcome to Official Language Channel. So, there is a news from Vikramasingpuri University, latest news. So, I have come across this one. So, your last semester degree and PG examinations are going to conduct of this month, September 16th. I hope that there is a latest news which is out right now. So, those who are studying, post graduation and undergraduation, please once again go through that and check it according to the UGC and state and central government guidelines. Definitely, the VSU University is going to conduct examinations. So, based on this information, you be ready with the examinations, final semester students. So, this is to inform you that I have completed, actually, as we have been discussing your syllabus, that is first semester syllabus. And now today I am going to talk about the second unit, that is sounds of English. That is sounds of English. That is second unit is given, which is a prescribed syllabus as your syllabus has been revised in the year 2020 and 21. So, please follow my videos and subscribe my channel and tap the bell icon to get the latest notifications. If you have any doubt regarding this one, put the comment section and comment box. I will help you a lot, my dear students. So, here one thing I would like to tell you before going to the topic. So, most of the students are expecting Telugu medium. Sir, while explaining English text, please explain in Telugu, because why the reason I am not in a position to explain in Telugu, because in the sense here the topic what I am actually learning, that is sounds of English. In basic itself, when we are in the childhood itself, we are exposure with our local language. That is why we are not in a position to speak English language, we are not in a position to listen English. So, this is the reason only, the students, not only your degree students, most of the students wanted expecting in Telugu from English. So, this is what happening right now. So, here in my observation, most of the exposure when we are in childhood in our local language, that happened in our childhood, in our school days. So, this is the reason only, this is the only reason we are not up to the mark in English language. These are the main problems which we find, especially while learning language. So, and one more thing is in the teachers, those in the especially English teachers, they explain in Telugu in the classroom itself also the main barrier of the student because not learning language. And at the same time, pass mark is 35. Pass mark is 35. Once if the student getting 35 marks in English, then he is promoted. So, promoted to other class. This is also the main problem or a barrier, especially while learning a language. So, these are all the main important points which we try to understand why we are not up to the mark in English language. So, in my observation, language can be learnt by speaking itself, not writing, listening, or what we can say reading. Of course, these are the four skills, just the parameters which help you a lot. But if you want to learn a language really, in the sense, you start speaking itself. You start speaking. Whether it is right or wrong, that is different matter. Definitely one or other day you will get command over the language. But only the thing is, we have been, learning the language but not speaking. We have been learning the language, we have been reading the language, but we are not in a position to speak because of our exposure is not good with towards the language. So that is why this syllabus right now we are studying at present. So here, let us come to the point. So that means what I am saying in my point is, try to understand, read whatever the material which I have given, and listen my actually hear my voice with your earphones or whatever it may be, just you listen and try to learn the language and try to speak and get command over the language. Don't expect Telugu, don't expect our mother tongue, because English teacher can teach in English, then only it is possible the children can get the language skills. Of course, if it is even an English teacher can speak the local language, how the children can get command over the language? It is it's not correct, I think. I hope that. Of course, there are so many reasons. Of course, the children maybe exposure to the language with the local language in the family or society, but where the children will get language in the classroom itself. That's why, in my opinion, this is a very important point. Definitely, student should concentrate the language in the classroom itself. Definitely, he will be he will be succeeded in his or her life. So now, in this topic, this is sounds of English. Sounds of English. So this topic also, it is concerned with the language. So the sounds, actually, see, I would like to read this text, whatever the given the material. One of the main problems that a person learning to speak English often faces is that of pronunciation. Yes. So if you think, my dear students, if you think when you are studying first class or second class, third class, fourth, fifth, whatever the class, but no teacher explained the pronunciation of the words. No teacher explained the pronunciation of the words. How to pronounce the word is very important in English language. That is, here the pronunciation is also a problem. When we are in the other countries, because we are native learners, we are the native speakers, if the foreign people speaks the language, we are unable to understand, though we are good at language, because our pronunciation is not appropriate. So here what I am saying in this line, one of the main problems that a person learning to speak English often faces is that of pronunciation. Okay, pronunciation is different, pronunciation is different. Okay, mastering English pronunciation will mean learning how to produce its sounds, and also understanding how these combine to form words and sentences in speech. Yes, mastering English pronunciation will mean learning how to produce its sounds. If you want to be a master in the pronunciation of the words, so you that means understanding how these combination of the words and sentences are formed in speech. This is nothing but phonetics. It's nothing but phonetics is a separate a system that is which we have to follow. And second language learners whose mother tongue is one of the many Indian languages find some of the sounds in English difficult to pronounce, because they are not present in their mother tongue and have to be learnt as new words. Yes. So here, yes, second language learners. Who are the second language learners? Indians and some other developing countries or other countries are the second language learners. English language is a second language in India and some other countries also. Whose mother tongue is one of the many Indian languages find some of the sounds of English difficult to pronounce because they are not present in their mother tongue and have to be learnt as new words. Yes, this is the main problem in English language. There is there is no correspondence here, one-to-one correspondence, spelling and what we can say, spelling and what we can say the sound. Sound is different and spelling is different. So, here this is the problem which we find especially English while pronouncing the words. The pronouncing the words are not in our local languages. This is very important point which try to understand here. So, when learning spoken English to one has learnt. When learning spoken English to one has learned, firstly, how to produce the sounds of the language, and secondly, how to utter individual words as well as complete sentences fluently. Yes, first if you want to learn the language, then concentrate on the sounds. This is the best way what I can suggest the students. So here what we say, when learning spoken English, one has to learn firstly how to produce the sounds of the language, and secondly how to utter individual words as well as complete sentences fluently. Yes, so first you get command over the language, how to speak the language, then you can go for that, how to produce the words. Each and every word can produce different sounds in English language. Several international recognized varieties of English are spoken in the world today by large numbers of people. Several international recognized varieties of English. Yes, we find in different countries language is spoken in different dialects, different accents we find in different countries are spoken in the world today by large number of peoples. Yes, and Indian English prominent among these. Of course, Indian English is a prominent among these. It is hence argued that it is not really essential that we perfect British English. Yes, it is hence argued that it is not really essential that we perfect British English. Of course, we can't say that we are a perfect British English. As a second language learners, because English is a second language in India, please remember this one. It is enough if we aim to speak standard English, standard Indian English, which is internationally intelligible. Yes, this is only enough, which is there a standard Indian English is there. Once if you start learning the standard Indian English, which is internationally intelligible, definitely everyone can understand standard Indian English. In spite of this argument, it is best to begin learning spoken English by practicing the sounds of British English. Yes, learning English is one part, and learning what we can say the sounds of the British English. The sounds of the British English learning, this is also another part. This will help you to understand and communicate with English speaking people from other countries. Definitely when you have an opportunity to go for it abroad or be an English speaker or a good communicator or a teacher or assistant professor, whatever might be the profession, definitely these sounds of British English or phonetics chapter will help you a lot. Even though we may choose to speak a variety of English, it is useful to know how a native speaker pronounces English words. Yes, even though we may choose to speak a variety of English, of course, it is useful to know how a native speaker pronounces the English words. That means how the Britishers, how the foreigners speaks the words, English words, how their pronunciation we can find when we go for the Indian standard English. Hence, we need to be aware of the phonology. Yes, this is very important point which try to underline here. So that is why we need to be aware of the phonology. Here, phonetics. Phonetics is nothing but the production of the sounds production of the sounds. As you know that 26 letters which produces 44 sounds. Each letter does not stand its own sound. It go for different sounds in English, but not we find in other languages. That is the variety, that is the variation we find in English language. Phonology is the study of the organization of sounds in language. Phonology is the study of organization of sounds in language. Yes, there is an organization, there is a sequence of the sounds we find in English language rather than other languages. Next paragraph. In English, there is no one-to-one correspondence between spelling and sound. Yes, I told you. There is no one-to-one correspondence spelling and sound. Spelling is different and sound is different. One letter stands, it produces one sound, and spelling is different. In other words, the letters of the alphabet in English do not always correspond to the speech sounds. Yes, for example, the letter G in the word grind sounds the same as it does in the word girl. See here, we find the word here, the letter is G, that is we pronouncing grind. So, grind. Whereas, this same letter word girl, we pronounce the letter is G, but the spelling is grind. It's okay, but the same letter we pronounce girl when we speak the word girl. So, but the letter G in giraffe, we can pronounce giraffe, sounds like the first letter in J, sounds like the first letter J, giraffe, giraffe. The International Phonetics Alphabet, Phonetic Alphabet IPA, this is an association, very important association we find. It's possible for us to understand the practice and correct pronunciation. Yes, every English speaker, every communicator in English definitely follows the International Phonetic Alphabet Association, makes it possible for us to understand the practice and correct pronunciation. Here is the spelling C, Pronunciation, pronunciation so of words through dictionaries. Yes, you can find the dictionary, students. Each and every student should just once again refer your dictionary. There are some slants are given, some what you can say, the how to pronounce the words are given in the dictionary. Just you once again refer. There are the particular symbols are given after that word. To identify sounds, we make use of written symbols of IPA. While some of the IPA symbols are the letters of English alphabet, there are other special symbols as well. You would have noticed that dictionaries give the pronunciation of every word using phonetic symbols. Yes, if you just refer the dictionary, then you can find that how to pronounce the words are given after the English word. That particular symbols are given in the particular slants, how to pronounce the word. This kind of exact representation of pronunciation of words is called phonetic transcription. Yes, this kind of exact representation of pronunciation of the words is called phonetic transcription. Phonetic transcription, yes, which could be a useful tool in learning to pronounce words correctly. So, this is the best tool which we can utilize optimum level, how to pronounce the particular word. This is very important. So, now the last paragraph, the sounds of English as of other languages can be grouped into consonants and vowels. As you know that when you were studying in the primary section or 6th and 7th class, I think you might have learned that in English language there are 26 letters are there. 5 letters are called vowels and remaining 21 letters are called consonants. So, here these consonants and vowels, there are 26 letters are there and 44 sounds in English language we find. So each letter does not stands in the same sound. Please try to understand. This is the only difficulty. The second language learners are not in a position to learn the language because of this difficulty. So also one of the reasons. So and 20 vowel sounds are there. In the next coming session, I would like to explain how the vowels are formed, how the consonants are there, what are the sounds of all these things will be discussed in the next session. So this is very important question for the first semester students. Please follow my videos, and if you like this video, please like it and subscribe and tap the bell icon button to get the latest notifications. Thank you very much.